If you came across this video, you're probably aware of the Tokyo Beast game and you probably love to play auto chess battler, same as me. But when I started playing this game, I actually realized that I did many mistakes at the start. So I wanna share them with you so you don't go the same route that I did. Instead, this will pretty much allow you to progress faster and easier within the game. So let's deep dive into it. I'm Željko and welcome to CryptoGrid channel. So if you're familiar with the Tokyo Beast, they are distributing pretty high rewards. They're distributing like 160k per day in their daily lottery rewards, and some of the people managed to gain access, some didn't. We as a guild were giving away a few of these codes. I could actually get even more codes. Initially I didn't know that there will be this high traction for the game, and I didn't want to take the codes that I wasn't sure that I will be able to distribute. So if you're interested in stuff like this in the future, you can join the Discord server. I will post it in the description below. So if we look into the Tokyo Beast, I know that it's restricted in many areas. I'm from Serbia, and Serbia is one of the restricted countries. And the way how you can pretty much mitigate that is you can use VPN. This is free VPN. You can select any country. It's free, and this is how you can approach to their website. And the only thing that you need actually to do on the website is to connect your in-game account with the website account, so the assets are actually connected, and it's pretty well done. So this is the only thing regarding that. Regarding progression and what I did completely wrong at the start is I actually tried to come up with the best and strongest possible team, and I was trying to understand all mechanics and everything, what should work with what, how to set up my team, etc. And then I realized I spent so much time into that, while actually the losses that you have in the game, the only thing that it affects is like the visibility on your win rate, but actually doesn't matter, since with the current mode that we are playing, and that's the matchup mode, there are no drawbacks and drawdowns if you're losing the game, since you're spending the energy only on the games that you actually win. So the first thing that I would suggest is to go to tutorial missions and to complete as many tutorial missions as you can, because this will allow you to acquire gacha points. And based on the number of gacha points that you acquire, you will be able to pull new champions. You will be able to pull as many mods as possible, and this is actually what will make you stronger. Like currently pretty much all the heroes are similar strength. Yeah, there are obviously some that are stronger than others, but the difference is not that huge. But what makes the difference huge is these mods that you're adding to your heroes. So for example, if we go to the battle, we go to the matchup, and we go to the normal battle. Once we open champions, you can see that this is like level 24, and you can see all the stats that it gives. While there are some, I still have some weak ones that has like maybe mod power 8. So as you can see, this gives you like 8% in stats, while the other one gives you 24, which pretty much means it's 3 times stronger. And the way how you can actually acquire more of these mods is to actually assemble as many teams as possible and spend the energy of as many champions as possible. As you can see, this is the energy. I still have many of them that still have 10 energy, but at the start I tried to make the strongest possible team and get 10 wins with them so I can acquire a lottery ticket, but that's actually not the right approach. Actually, like, I already did this mistake, but you actually want to start with your weaker ones, because with weaker ones you will start getting weaker opponents at the start, and once you beat these weaker opponents, then you can start with the stronger and stronger teams. And also one thing that I realized that if you look at some things in the theory crafting and things like that, something that might look really good on a paper might not look that good in an application. I learned that from playing different TCGs. I learned that from playing different auto chess battlers. So in many cases, you will actually need to try out these things. And one of the ways how I like to assemble the team, I actually like to look at the highest HP beasts, put the high HP beasts on the first slot. Then I look for high damage beast, I put it in a second slot, and then I usually look at high base value and I put it on a second and third slot. One thing to be careful of is that, like always, the creature with the lowest speed will be on a first place in the battle. So this will be on a first, this will be on a second, this will be on a third, this will be on a fourth. And usually on a fourth I want to have the guy with the highest damage. I initially, maybe for other modes you will want to be careful, at your balance of rock, paper, scissors. You will want to make your balance of the creatures that you have. I already tried to make that I don't have 4 green beasts or 4 blue ones, because in some of the situations that will be pretty much instant lose for you. And I wanna have all of them because this will allow me to always have some creature that will attack them with advantage. And I also try to use some of them that will have some speed buff that I always place as a leader. For example, you can see here parameter correction, agility, and it's pretty much this sign. So in my opinion, so you wanna get as many wins as possible with different teams, and this is how you position on a leaderboard. I made this mistake early, and this is why my rank is 483. I was like above 1000, but now I hope to enter into top 100. It's my mistake that I haven't realized this earlier, but definitely you want to get more wins with more teams, and this is how you progress faster in the teams. It will unlock more modes, and in majority of the cases, then when you start and when you actually enter the battle, your team will have more power. That doesn't necessarily needs to mean that you will win 100%, but it definitely increases the odds for you to win. Another approach that you can use is you can actually use the minions that have 0 energy, but you can use 2 of them. So if you get to the level where it's very difficult for you to win the games, you can actually find, okay, which beast do I have that is super strong. For example, you can, once you go to the main menu, you can look at the beast list and pretty much all the beasts that you have. And you can actually maybe write down somewhere, and then you can, once you go to the match and battle, you can actually look up at the wait, where is that? Yeah, you can go, I think it's here, and support, and you can actually see the win rate, the battles of each beast. And usually, if some of the beasts have like 70% plus win rate, in my opinion, that's usually a good sign that it's quite a strong minion. So it's something that you should take into consideration as well. And now, since we are early, I haven't invested any money. I think I got only 1 or 2 lottery tickets so far. I will probably save these coins, see how the situation evolves. The game will be released in a few days as well, and I wanna see how other mods will be created, because there will be 100% some mod where it will be advantageous for you to have a team that will get as highest win rate as possible, with maybe spending energy on each battle or some mechanics like this. But currently, the more mods that you can unlock and the higher that you can level up with these mods, it's better for you. I guess in a few days, once the game launches, they will release the other mods, so you will be able to finish all tutorials and complete that as well, which will probably give you opportunity to unlock more beasts, more mods, and it will be easier to start out. But during this trial period, if you already have a key, don't miss out on playing all the games with all your beasts. And in this stage of the game, don't focus too much on theory crafting and things like that. instead join and play the games versus other players, since even if you lose the games, you're only like spending time, you're not spending the energy. So your beasts pretty much won't lose their energy until you win 10 games with each of them. Okay, I wanna show you how the battles look like. So pretty much you assemble the teams, you put the mods, you put your leader, and then you go to the battle. This team is not the strongest. I made a mistake that I played with the stronger teams first, then now I go to the stage where I play with the weaker ones. As you can see, my strength is like slightly higher than his, which is a good thing, but it doesn't necessarily needs to mean that I will win or anything like that. As you can see, my units are attacking first because they have higher strength, and this is what you want to have. Even though this team is not super strong and I might lose, this gives you some advantageous position, because if I had enough damage, I would eliminate this guy pretty much before he's even able to play. And this is what you wanna aim for, and when you're able to do that, that helps you a lot, honestly. Okay, he took one of my guys down, which is not good, but yeah, even if you lose the game, as I mentioned multiple times in this video, you're not losing anything. You can pretty much just restart, play with the same team, and until you win 10 games, you can make some adjustments in mods, in leader, see how the things play out in order to pull the higher win rate. But in general, I feel it's very difficult to get like 80% plus win rate, but it's also difficult to fall under 20-30% win rate as well. So, okay, this is the only moment when you're actually playing and doing something. You want to push these buttons perfectly. At the start, it's very difficult, but as you play more and more, it will become easier. Yeah, this guy is pretty strong. There's no way we're gonna win the game. We actually lost this. If we win, each of our units would gain like +1. They lose 1 energy, but they gain more power. Okay, I succeeded the special ability for 50 times. That's a lot. Yeah, this guy is like higher rank than me currently, but my goal is to get to at least like 300-400. Hopefully 400. We will see how stuff plays out. So I haven't lost anything, so I can just go into the next and hopefully win the next one. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you're looking for early access in the games, as I mentioned at the start of the video, feel free to join the Discord, because I often try to gain access for both me and my community, and we potentially want to build strategy and understand these things earlier than I did in this situation. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Stay strong and healthy. I hope this was helpful to you. Bye.